What's going on, everybody? It's T Reaper back again with another video. Well, first of all, I would just want to say thank you to my new subscribers. I appreciate that, and shout out to everybody who watched my last video. So on to today's video. This is kind of a sore thorn in my side that I keep seeing over and over again on different channels that I watch and different comment sections that I, look at. And, the most common argument, that I see from everybody, especially some really famous people that I won't actually name, is, what's the big deal? It's just video games. It's just, it's a hobby. No, it's honestly not. Just saying. I mean, it can be a hobby for those casuals that legitly, have a family and have a, full-time job and legitly use their, source of gaming to unwind and whatnot. For other people, such as myself, this is legitly what I do 24/7. And this thing is legitly, I'll put in perspective for you. If you were to come into my house and break one of my Xboxes, I would shoot you. That's how serious it is. No word of a lie. I seriously would shoot you. But I think a whole bunch of this community is some of them are really good people. Some of them have really good personalities. Some of them have really good points of view. Some of them have really good perspective. But the one thing that they all... I have yet to see someone who actually matches me in this. The one thing that they all lack is the concept that gaming is more than a hobby. Because to them, it's not that serious. It's just gaming. Which is fine. You can think that. But, I'm kind of tired when, all this drama spills out and everybody's like, oh, what's the big deal? It's just games. No, some of us take this really seriously, and, and this is legitly our life, and, that's kind of just the way it works. I'm hoping to actually, point this out more visually in an upcoming documentary that I'm going to be working on once I get my tax return, but I'll just like legitly put it in perspective for those watching this video right now. I legitly work about say 20 to 27 hours a week, give or take. And if I'm not at work and I'm not out doing other things with my friends, I'm legitly at home online. And I legitly stay online as long as I'm in my house. And most of the time, about 140 hours a week, I don't actually leave my fucking house. So, what do I do when I'm actually in my house? I'm either on Xbox, I'm either on my PC that I do all these videos on, or I am actually sleeping. But at any point in time during the day, my Xbox is always on, my Xbox is always being used, and my Xbox, I'm always doing something with it. Whether that be watching Netflix, watching Hulu, watching YouTube, playing a new game, playing a multiplayer match, you name it. But, there are some of us out there, for those who, want to use that rhetoric of, gaming is not that serious, it's just a hobby. Some of us, this is actually our life, and for some of us, this is actually our addiction. And I've seen a lot of I've seen a decent amount of video games about addiction and about, about how gaming can, overtake your life, and it's true. But, keep in mind that, for me, I'm that type of person that if you were to come into my house and break one of my Xboxes, I probably would kill you. Because my devices mean more to me than my family. Put it in retrospect for you. Nothing matters more to me than, my gaming systems. Nothing whatsoever. That's also that's one of the main reasons I won't ever have an actual love relationship. That's the one reason why, I always spend so much time online, and that's another reason why I'm legitimately happy where I am. But, I'm tired and sick and tired of this bullshit that, oh, gaming's just a hobby. Oh, it's not that serious. For certain people, it actually is. And you got to take those people with a grain of salt, because the people who legitimately do take this really seriously, that, legitimately do this around the clock, they love these consoles. They love these, they love these devices. And they would, some of us would practically beat the living shit out of you if you actually harmed them. So, just, a little, hindsight for people, gaming is not all about hobbies and, unwinding. Some of us, it's life. Some of us, it's, it's legitly what we do to pass the time, and it's legitly what we live on. It is our life support. And, just keep that in mind for people, next time you want to say, oh, it's not that serious. For some people, it actually is. Other than that, it's just, you game on what you like to game on. Some people, some people are bots. Some people are PC addicts. Some people are PlayStation addicts. Some are Nintendo Switch addicts. I feel bad for them, but, whatever. Around and around the circle of life we go. And it's just, kind of annoying when, you have these casuals. And I'm going to call them casuals because I really do honestly believe they're actually casuals. Because to be, if you legitimately have, a family that you provide for, and you only play video games, let's just say, 30 hours a week, if that, because you have a full-time job and you have, wife and kids to take care of, and gaming is only that, is only that release for you, then I'm going to honestly call you an actual casual. Now, if you're like me, which is very unlikely because I have yet to meet anybody actually exactly like me, who legitimately does nothing whatsoever with his free time except play video games, and has about a good 140 hours of that free time to himself a week, then come talk to me. But in true reality, a majority of these people out there, as as entertaining and as good people as they are, all they are is just casuals that like to play games for fun and to unwind. They don't take it that seriously. But keep in mind, for those who say that it's not that serious, there are people like myself who actually do take this that seriously. And legit, you should listen to what we personally have to say on the actual gaming subject, because we legitly live on it. It's basically our life support. We would protect this with our lives, and we would do anything, basically to, honestly defend it. But again, that's just, my lesson for the day. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend, and I'll be back next week with another video. This is T Reaper. Again, this is just my humble view. Take it or leave it. And shout outs to everybody. Peace out.